everyone, Kaidi Montana here, and today I'm gonna get on the talk about Garret Anderson. But before I get on talking about that, first off, went to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and oh boy, I loved it. It was amazing. I mean, everything, and you know what I mean. If any of you actually seen the movie, let me know in the comments below. And what do you think of it? Do you like it or not like it? For me, I loved it. As a Mario fan myself, because you can tell by the cap that I'm wearing and these things that I have on my Crocs here. Pretty nice. But boy, it was amazing. And I mean, so amazing. Go ahead and watch it before it leaves theaters, because it was the best. And be sure to get it on Blu-ray and DVD. And I gotta say, that movie was really the best, just like the first movie was. The first movie was so awesome, and the second, I loved it. I can't wait for a third movie because I've been hearing talks about that, which I'll get to that soon, of course. Oh man, and I loved it. And forget what those critics say. They're just all of that, of course. But now, for that, now let's get on with the update on Garret Anderson. And also, there's going to be like an update at the end I'm talking about. And it's something to do about, you know, something about Netflix and AMC theaters, of course. So, if any of you remember that the last video that we saw that Garret Anderson uploaded was, let me look it up. Hang on. Yeah, and also the whole side of that 3D thing that I'll talk about soon. Since I saw the movie. So the last episode, the last video that Garret Anderson uploaded was Total Plush Elimination Episode 8 Crappy Bird. And we haven't heard any posts or anything of him. So what happened to him? Is he still around or something? I mean, it's been like 11 months. And it's gonna be almost a year since the last video. I mean, if my calculations are correct, Bruiser did say, hey, what will happen in the next episode? Hopefully we won't take a year from the next episode, which is true, of course, because we know that we were tired of waiting a year. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe he might be doing something with his life or something. I don't know. And the worst, and you know what's the worst? And you know what's the worst thing that people were shocked about? So, let me find the comments and see it. So, the person said, who put this comment down in the post said, "Bad news, all comments are turned off on every video." And I was shocked. And the person said maybe probably because he was tired of people asking for the next episode or just for a personal reason. And I don't know why. So, there was something going on. And plus, the most recent one, it says, the Total Plush Elimination got canceled because it's been 10 months since episode 8 came out. Which is true. And the person said, the same one says, "Please come back, Garret Anderson. This is hurting our feelings and especially shutting off our comments without any violations." I mean, it's true. We would never do any violations. Never. We put up the positive comments and stuff. Just like how Jack Sapulich mentioned in the post. He said that he would, you know, stick with the positive ones. And if there's like any ones who are harassing and bullying him, we would just do is ignore and post. I mean, report, of course. I mean, come on. We need the 9th episode of Total Plush Elimination, Garret Anderson. We don't know what's going on with you, but I don't know what's going on. And believe me. But the thing is, if we haven't seen any, and if I see a post that he's not doing any, then I'm probably going to do a video titled, "Why Did I Stop Watching Garret Anderson really early?" Just like with that last YouTuber who was doing the other videos and what was it? What was it? Oh yeah, Total Plush Island. And plus, I don't see it anymore because it was removed and said that he was gonna redo it again, I think. But yeah, it's been like 11 months since the last episode. So Garret Anderson, we don't know what's going on, but we need you. We don't want to wait another year, and it's been almost a year since the last episode. If you want to get it done, maybe do the videos on the weekends. If you do it on the weekends, it'll be a lot better and faster, of course. And plus, we need to see who this villain is on the very final episode, of course. And thank you. And plus, now for the update at the end. So, what I saw on a post from, Mr. Dramatic, Walter saw his cartoon crossovers, and it was actually from a few days ago. And it's something to do about AMC Theaters. And it says, AMC Theaters CEO Adam Aaron says Netflix now sees the benefits of working with us following its talk to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery. And he said, and I quote, "We don't want to wait until then to do more with Netflix. We would love to do more with Netflix right now." I think it might have something to do that Netflix is actually going to work with the AMC theaters to get into the theatrical movie business. I mean, think when Netflix won the bid of buying Warner Bros. Before the whole thing that's going on, Netflix actually wants to get into the theatrical movie business so they can produce movies with Warner Bros. And release them to theaters under the Warner Bros. Name. And keeping Warner Bros. Home Entertainment and Warner Archive active for physical media stuff. But yeah, so I believe it's something to do about Netflix redeeming. I mean, this comment here says, so Netflix is redeeming themselves for the Warner Brothers bid. Bid? Nice. So I think what I'm hearing is that Netflix is actually going to start redeeming themselves from the Warner Bros. Bid. Probably like get back in business and try to win it back before that stupid Paramount Skydance thing. I mean, again, the thing is, around early March, Warner Bros. CEO David Zaslav said that he hinted that the deal may not close after all, since San Valentino mentioned that when he mentioned talking about Tubi rotating movies and shows. Because he knows that the Ellisons are worse crooks than himself, which is true. But guess we'll wait and find out and see what's going on. And for this, Zach Wolf, if you're seeing this at the end of this video of the update, we gotta tell Sam Valentino this. Sam Valentino, there's something that's been going on with the thing with Netflix and AMC Theaters working together. This could be something good and something about reacquiring Warner Bros. Discovery. Yeah, so that's the update, and that's the talk about Garret Anderson. And since I mentioned about saying in the beginning, first off, of talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie that I went to see, except for minus the 3D thing, which I'll talk about soon on why I don't watch movies in 3D that much anymore. But yeah, but I can't wait when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD since this one came out, of course, but it's just a Blu-ray and DVD individually, of course, which I'll talk about soon once I get through with getting more of the Illumination movies on Blu-ray and DVD. Getting more of the Despicable Me and grabbing Minions and some of the other ones. And plus, I'm excited that Minions and Monsters is coming out this year on July 1st. I don't know if I'm going to see that in theaters, but because after the thing today, but we'll wait and find out. Well, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.